It's very important to me. This is our 7th year doing it. Looking back over the years, the camp that came a long way. I remember we did it right over there, and by the stadium, out in the heat. And then we were gracious enough to build this facility, and Coach did a great job of letting me use it. And it really is a game changer. And I really just got to thank the National Guard. We get a ton of their kids that come and be a part of this, and so it means the world. I always get excited during this time of the week, and then the day of the camp is always a fun day.
What's the relationship with the National Guard?
We just sent out an invite, and they was like, yeah, we'll send some kids down, and they done it. I think the 2nd or 3rd year, and then after that, it just kept coming. So we kind of just built that relationship over the years, and to me, it's really I had a brother in the Army, but I never grew up with parents in the service. But I understand the importance it is for them to kind of get away from that world a little bit, just to kind of ease their mind. So this weekend is really for them just to kind of get away, just to enjoy it, build their friends, come out here, learn football, and just learn about life itself, to kind of get away from the world that they going through. So to me, I'm always going to be gracious and very appreciative of them sending kids here for the camp.
So these are children with parents that are in the military?
Yeah, parents that are in the military.
They're all over the state?
Yeah, they're all over the state. So it's, like I said, it's a time. We also get kids, parents that's not in the service, but majority of our kids are parents that's in the National Guard.
What do you try to teach some of the kids when you're? What's some of the things you want to at least point out to them?
Today, I think that they'll kind of just be talking about healthy relationships. Football skills. I mean, you can go to any camp and kind of learn that stuff, but to me, it's all about how do you adapt to the social world, and talking about social media, the do's and don'ts. How do you the relationships that you build? Just anything that has to do with something that's non-football related. And that's kind of the things that I kind of take and kind of really hone in on, because I can come out here and I can teach, football drills and stuff like that, but I want you to be able to walk away and be able to take something that you can use actually in the world. I mean, you can't go in the classroom and do footwork, but you can go in there and be a great student, be very respectful, have great character, and if you can kind of learn that here and apply that into your classroom or just your life, that's a successful camp for us.
I know it's always been big for you to surround yourself with good people.
Right.
That's always been big for you.
Right.
Is that another message you sent to them?
Yeah, we always talk about surround yourself, especially for those kids that's getting ready to enter that high school level, because now you're going into a whole different arena. Now you got to deal with the peer pressure. How do you handle that stuff? You got to deal with relationships, girlfriend, boyfriends, different teachers. How do you handle those? So, I mean, you're going to be exposed to so much more now that you're going into that high level. Then for the younger kids, I mean, there's so much that go into the middle school as well. How do you deal with upperclassmen and stuff like that? So, and then how do you just surround yourself with just great people? I ain't saying you got to be perfect, because none of us are perfect, but how do you just surround yourself with great people that kind of got that same mindset that you have, that you want to be successful?
Now, what's next for you? I know you're in between teams right now, free agent. So
yeah, free agent right now.
What does that mean exactly?
You just pretty much just got to wait and see what happened during training camp. Hopefully something come up. So pretty much for me, I just make sure that I take care of myself by working out, staying sharp, starting to look at some football film, and kind of just getting the mindset back into football-related activities. So I just been on top of that and spending time with my family, really, because I know once I do get on the team that those moments are very slim, so I just try to take advantage. So I got my daughter, she having basketball camps that we have to go to, so just being a regular dad, just being that dad.
You're living here now at Clemson.
Yeah.
Your house has got built. But you're also staying in Florida too, so
Yeah.
when are you going back down there?
Well, I'm actually leaving tomorrow after the camp. I'm going to go down there for the holiday, be down there for about a week, spend some time with my mom. I actually got my nephew, he's in the camp his first time, so we're just going to go down there, spend some time, get some of that good Florida sunshine weather, some good training down there with that heat. And then I'll come back up here and just see what happens from there.
When you look at this Clemson team coming up this fall, what are your initial thoughts?
It can be scary. It can be scary, but it's a lot of hard work that has to be put in. Obviously, they look great on paper, but I think the thing that Coach Sweeney does is that he always reminds the guys that what you've done, what you accomplished in the past means nothing that you moving forward. You have to go out and prove it each and every year, and I think they do a great job of that. And I'm looking forward to it. I think they got a great opportunities right there in front of them, and that's what you want is opportunities. But it's all about the work that you put in, and don't get caught up into the outside world, which this team, I think, since he'd have been here, kind of done that, kind of block out the outside noise and kind of just hone in and put on those, I call them horse blinders, and just focus at the hand at task. And I think we got another national championship in the making. I think it's making.
Tavien wears your number.
Yeah.
Do you talk to him about the expectations? Because I guess he's got to feel some pressure wearing that number. Do you talk to him about it and maybe try not to put too much stock into that and try to just be himself?
I talked to Tavien a little bit, not as much. Once he came to me, asked me could he wear the number. I laid the foundation and told him, this is the expectations that comes with it. And at the same time, I told him just be yourself. Don't try to be me. You're not me. Me and you are totally different runners. Just go out there and be yourself, and don't get caught up in that. He done a great job of that. So he's a great kid. He has a bright future, and I mean it's great to see the number back out there. At first, a lot of people didn't agree with it, but I just knew in my heart that it was the right choice that I could make, and really, once I did that, everything else didn't really bother me. So it's good to see him out there handling, and every time I see him, he always got a smile on his face. So I'm happy about that.
It's coincidence that you had James when you were here, and he's got Tavien. I mean, Travis. How have you talked to him about that, handling the 1-2 punch dynamic?
I haven't really talked to him this year about that. Hopefully I get a chance to talk to both of them. Because they both coming off successful seasons, and how do you handle that moving forward now? Because now, especially for Travis, teams have the whole summer to prepare for you. How do you counter that? And then with Tavien, teams know he's a very explosive runner. He can catch the ball out the backfield. How do you counter that? How do you make defenders miss in open field? So it's just those little things that can help your game get a whole lot better, because defenses now have a whole summer to prepare for you and try to counter what you did the previous year. So I think those guys, they have a great running back coach with Coach Elliott, and he's going to do a great job making sure that they're ready. But I always tell them that, I'm here. My service is always open. I don't want anything from you. I'm just here to help you and want you to be successful.